Hi, so I just wanted to show you a couple of options we've got from Mobile Solar now that we're going into the darker evenings. You can go anything from a simple lantern that works literally off the push of a button. The lantern also has various charging points and output points, so that you can also use this as a power bank as well as a lantern, so it will double up charging your phone while you're say reading in the trailer when you're a stay away show, or even if you're just literally looking at mucking out in an evening at a stay away show, or you want a little bit more light in the stable when it's the dusk of the winter. If you haven't got great lighting, we haven't got great lighting, so if I'm doing something like tacking up in the stable later on in the darker evenings, I like to have an extra light in the stable to help me see what I'm doing, but also on late night checks, because our lights are turned on from down at the house. We like to not disturb the horses until we get up to the top, so we quite nice to just use a lantern on the low beam, so we can just do a late night check without turning all the full lights on. So most of the lanterns from Mobile Solar have several options. Also, if you are travelling on your own, or you do need an emergency light, if you are out and about, even something like hiking, etc., not without the horses, you've got an SOS function that will stay on if needed. So when we're going to be riding in the field, I don't have any field lights, so we're going to start using this beauty. As you can see, this comes with a spare one of these. So I can be topping this spare one up whilst I've got the latest one on. Again, comes with varying intensity of light depending on what I want, and depending on whether I'm using it in the stable or in here in the open barn for a bit of extra light. Sometimes if I'm plaiting in here, I'll angle it up and put it on the wall to give me a bit of extra light, but I'm mainly going to be using this in the field so that I can exercise for a couple of months extra, depending on the weather on the grass. So this is going to come in extremely handy when I'm out and about after work. And one of the other options that I'm going to be using when we're out and about in the trailer, which is quite a good option, especially if we're doing overnight shows, and it's a bit chilly, etc. We're going to have the main power bank on the heater. So what I'll do is I can also attach this strip lights, and literally just pop it onto the power bank. It's got its own hook, so you'll just hook it onto the wall, or what I'll do is hook it onto the trailer if I need some extra light to see what I'm doing if I've gone to a show, and literally simple as attaching it to the controls and then popping the controls into a power bank. And this is an amazing light. I'll mainly use it for stay away shows to light up the trailer, but as I say, I'll sometimes take it with me if I'm doing a really late night show, or if we're doing a really late lesson and I know we go into a yard that doesn't have any car park lighting. So this is a fantastic option, really easy to pack away. Literally does just pack up as easy as that, and you just carry it around in this really small little bag, so it will take up hardly any room. So as I say, for general day-to-day, we do love our little lantern which is probably the thing that gets used the most, but we have two more powerful options now when needed. So give Mobile Solar a call or go and have a look on their website to see what options you've got for extra lighting.